All right. No, this is going to be fun. Childhood games, childhood channels. That should
Yeah,
be interesting
yeah.
considering you two are unk status compared to me.
Ha!
Wait, how old are you?
God, I'm 19.
No, no way, bro. You
Shut
look,
up.
you look, you look 25.
Yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to just like talk about games that kind of defined your childhood and how it like, especially for you, Aaron, how it's kind of shaped how No More Mercies turned out.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
just-
No,
Yeah,
that's going to be fascinating.
And I can tell based on your background, it's going to be an interesting conversation on all the different things behind you. So
yes, yes. We could talk about just this.
yeah,
Right.
Just all.
Yeah,
of
no,
this.
really, we could.
Yeah.
Hello again, everybody. I am Peyton Andrews. I am the crumb amongst these two big bread loaves here. As 80 subscribers here, a solid 80. Well, we got 9,000. We got 11,000 right in between. Today we are starting a new series because Coast to Coast was so inconsistent that we decided, why bother? We're going to reset. So here joining me is obviously my lovely co-host, Pledge Gaming, and then our guest here, NoMooreMercy. How are you doing, friend?
Oh, I'm doing great today, man. How are you all?
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
You guys don't sound enthused.
Sorry, yeah, no, we are.
Let's
we
go.
are. We
Come
are.
on, come on.
Just out of ideas.
You don't have. I'm English. I've got an excuse. I just always sound unenthusiastic. You don't have that excuse, Peyton.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours is low energy. Yours is just that's normal behavior. No, but today here we're going to talk about multiple things. Some of the things you will see on the YouTube channel for free. We're going to clip these. We're going to segment these into little bits and pieces. But the full thing you'll be able to see on Pledge's Patreon, which is new. And I'm going to have to actually start. You're going to make me open a Patreon account for this. You know that, right?
Well,
That's a great idea.
yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. No, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
A nice $200 per episode.
Why not be EA about it? You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Never go full EA.
Mr. Moore, we were just talking about this. I do want to get into this because I'm kind of interested. Childhood games. I want to see what defined you and what similarities and differences we have across the board here.
Okay. So first console I ever had was the Nintendo 64. Got that in like 97, 98. I don't remember exactly. Long time before your days. I understand
Yeah,
that, you know. Yeah, that's a long time ago, let me tell you.
Yeah, I got it.
But the big thing for me, the first game I ever had was right here, San Francisco Rush. This game was nuts. Like again, never played a game before, didn't know what a game was, right? Little kid, but it was just infinitely replayable. It's very arcade. Have you guys played it?
I
You guys
haven't.
Familiar?
No. Explain.
It's
Please.
arcade racer. Not many cars in it, not many choices, but it's just very replayable. It's one of those games where it's kind of you only have a few tracks, but they kind of mirror the tracks to kind of give you that illusion there's more. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I don't know what it was. It drew me in, and I have loved racing games since. I mean, Rush 2 was another awesome game. The sequel, you guys got to check both of them out. There's actually a stunt track in Rush 2 where you have a timer, and there's just a bunch of ramps around the map, and you just launch your car off the ramps, try to flip and spin, and I don't know how many hours that we wasted on that game as kids. Me and my buddy Mike, it had to be hours, just glued in front of the TV, flipping, crashing, doing whatever. And there's collectible Mountain Dew cans in that game too. All of the collectibles are Mountain Dew, right? So you can imagine a 10-year-old kid, dude. We loved this game.
Oh, I'm sure. It sounds like the most 10-year-old boy thing ever.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But it was good times, great times. Yeah.
It's a very cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are they?
yeah.
Can I just ask? Are those your original copies of the games in the back as well, or?
Yeah.
I wish they were, but they were not.
Okay.
They are not. We didn't save any of the boxes.
Yeah, there was no way. I was about to say.
Yeah.
No, we just took the game out, took the book out, threw everything else away.
That's that's fair enough. I am proud
It
to
sucks, but
I'm proud to say that I've still got my original Banjo-Kazooie with the box on my shelf
that's
up there.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome, dude. Yeah. You got to pull that down.
I mean, you know what? Hang on, guys.
5 minutes later.
The PAL version.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love
the
that.
black. I like the black.
Yeah.
That looks.
There we go. Everything's still in
Nice.
here. The box still feels like as good as new. I'm just gonna open it up without causing any damage. If I can pull everything out. Here we go. With Banjo-Kazooie. And the instruction manual is behind.
Wow, that's great.
That is awesome. That is a down payment on your next house.
Yeah, probably. Man.
I'm gonna put him right there. No, actually, I'm gonna put him right there. There we go. Can sit there, so I have the illusion that I also have a cool background.
Right? Yeah. No. I mean, what about me?
I see Piston Cup. I see some cool stuff.
Yeah, these are.
Yeah.
I got my. Are you guys familiar with the NES World Championship Switch game that came out last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that physical collector's edition that came with the gold cartridge.
Oh, that's
very
cool.
nice.
So it came with all the art cards you see behind me
Oh wow.
over there.
Oh,
Wow.
So they're all on my wall.
that's cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
I like those.
Yeah.
But yeah, N64 was also my first console. I mean, I think I'm a bit younger than you. I was born in the grand year of 2000, but it was my dad's console, so I had it in my room when I was a kid. And I had, trying to think what we played. Well, Diddy Kong Racing, Banjo-Kazooie, Pokemon Stadium, and Snap. Played a lot of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Perfect Dark. And I also, for some reason, have the South Park game, and I was way too young to have the South Park game on N64.
No way. The turkeys with the snowballs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I've actually, again, it's up on my shelf. It was on top of Banjo-Kazooie. It's still in the box up there.
Now that's one I wouldn't be as proud of.
No, it's not one I tend to show off if people come around.
Yeah. I don't know if that would get you 3 pounds.
No,
honestly.
there's a reason it's on the shelf still. It's no point in selling it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. The Nintendo 64 was also my first console. It's so weird considering how bad it lost to the PlayStation 1 and how considerably younger I am compared to you two. But it was my aunt's and my mom's, so I had a good excuse. Actually, I just got it back this summer, so I have it plugged in actually right now.
Nice.
Oh, let's go. Show and tell.
Let's go.
5 minutes later.
Thing because that was the last thing I bothered to play.
I had a toolbox to put all my cartridges in. You've got a tray. I
had a box just like that.
I got the modded Waluigi's Taco Stand version of Mario 64.
What is that?
Physically on this runs on an N64.
Uh-huh.
And whoever did this mod, I bought this on Etsy for like $15.
Yeah,
years ago.
I've seen some of these on
I've
Etsy.
never seen that. I've never seen that.
It is.
I have to look up footage.
It's friggin' amazing. Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, I gotta have this.
How is it different? Like,
well,
is it just a character swap or?
No. It's like a very intense. If I could run this through, I would totally show you just like the first level. You just collect people's taco orders, the Goombas and the Koopas and all that. And no, it's completely different. It was
so wait, you like run a restaurant or like how does that work?
Yes,
or like a taco stand.
A customer comes through and then you get teleported to the world to try to collect the ingredients.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like.
That sounds really good.
And the whole storyline is that Waluigi lost all of his money gambling, so he has to open a taco stand.
Yeah, of course.
I'm ruined. They played the little.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, no, that's my pride and joy in that thing. But I've got a lot of decent ones here. I've got Donkey Kong 64, even though I never had a memory pack as a kid.
Oh my gosh, no! I've actually got hang on, continuing our show and tell. Here on my shelf.
Oh, that's nice.
Dude.
Cool.
Oh, man.
With Donkey Kong 64 is also in a box, but it's so far down in my pile of boxes that the entire thing would come down like Jenga if I take it out, so I'm not going to do that. But it is up there.
Yeah, Smash Bros, Mario 64. I just realized a lot of these are random sports titles. Like, for example, Volkswagen Beetle Adventure.
Yes, that's a good game.
That is a great game.
That's actually a good game.
I think
yes.
that's in my suggestions somewhere on my channel to make a video on that, and I'm glad to know.
Should.
Yeah.
It's not
a good
the
one.
worst racing game.
Oh, thank God. I'd like a break from terrible racing games, I'm not going to lie.
What? Now, which one is the worst on the system, do you think?
I honestly haven't played many bad games for the N64. I don't know if you've seen the series that's ongoing on my channel where we cover different terrible racing games that people suggest in. Nearly like 95% of the suggestions so far have been PS2, and then a couple of PS1.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't really
played
of
licensed stuff.
Yeah, I haven't really played. I'm trying to think. The only N64 races I've got looking up on my shelf, I've got F1 World Grand Prix. I've got Mario Kart 64, and Diddy Kong Racing. And Pilot Wings, if you could count that, kind of, if you're racing against the clock.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it.
Wait, if you're racing against the clock, Superman 64 counts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, there we go. That's the debate settled.
That's it. Wrap it up. Done. Next topic.
I mean, Mickey's Speedway USA is infuriatingly difficult, but like it's not.
That game.
But I feel like it's a good game though.
Yeah.
Still, like in terms of mechanics and controls and everything,
great,
it feels good.
It would give me a headache to try to complete that.
Yeah.
Is that the one that has all the levels themed around the rides, or is that a different? Because I know there's a couple of kart races. Is there like a Chip and Dale one that also?
Yes, there's another one that.
Okay, I haven't played it.
I think that one was PS1.
Okay.
Mickey Speedway USA is the only game I know of that opens near my hometown of Indianapolis, which made me very uncomfortable and made me cackle the first time that I opened that game. Come on. You're just like, Arca, Vice City, Indianapolis. What a location. What a first level. Oh, man.
But I like to dig a little deeper than, like a lot of people bring up, like the Star Fox 64s and like the big popular games. But I love to look at the third parties because no one ever talks about the third parties, or they write them off. Like, they're just all bad on the 64. I hear that all the time. It's so infuriating to me. I just want to reach through my screen and
do I have a third party that isn't a sports game? Hold on. I gotta look. I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm pretty sure all of these were made by either Nintendo or Rare.
Well, I guess Rare was technically third party at the time, though, wasn't it?
Not really, though.
I thought they were owned by Nintendo at that point.
No. They had a deal with them, though, a publishing deal.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay.
And when they refused to renew the rights, that's when Microsoft said, "Oh, we'll just buy them out."
Yeah,
that's fine.
Well, that was a fun part of history, wasn't it? We all loved that.
Yeah,
moment.
went well. I've heard.
The only third parties, and just because I'm in this fan base as well, and it gets mentioned out the wazoo, are the wrestling games that I have.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
They're great. I couldn't really get WrestleMania 2000 to run too well because it was a used copy that I got for like $5, but NWO Revenge is great. I'm trying to think of third parties that I've emulated.
You have to check out Battle Tanks, Global Assault. Have you heard of that? Either of you guys?
No.
It sounds familiar, but I don't.
So it's by the 3DO company, the same guys who made the Army Man games.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just like a third person shooter. There's like various tanks to choose from. There's a full on it's like 5-hour long campaign, fully co-op, by the way, 2-player co-op. And then there's also 4-player like capture the flag and team deathmatch and all those kinds of modes too.
Nice.
But it's a badass game. Like I remember playing this with my dad till like 4 or 5 in the morning on the weekends, like when we absolutely shouldn't have been doing this.
Right.
And I actually have a really good story about this, which if you guys want to hear it, I would love to. I would love to.
Yeah.
Okay, so we, like I said, we would play this game all the time, but my N64 was in my little sister's room, and instead of just moving the console out of her room, we would just kick her out of her room and play the console. I don't know why we would do
Get
this.
away!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she got really pissed off. Like, she was very upset that we were doing this. So I had a fish tank at the foot of my bed.
Okay.
And one day I woke up and there was water running down the side of this fish tank, and it was like overflowing. And I look in it, I wake up, all tired, sleepy eyed, walk up to it, look, and I see the battle tank's cartridge
Oh my god.
sunk in the bottom of the fish tank. And it's a green cartridge. You can't miss it. So I look in there and I'm, what is going on? So I take the net and I fish it out of there, and it's dripping, drenched, soaked, whatever. So I go ahead and I lay it on a towel or whatever, shake all the water out, just leave it alone for a day or two. And then I come back to it, pop it back in the N64, flick it on, boom. You got the Battle Tanks logo on the screen, like the intro song, I can still hear it in my head. This like heavy guitar riff, and I'm like, hell yeah. Let's go.
I can survive drowning.
That's so
Absolutely.
cool.
That's amazing, man.
I think I still have it. I need to go find it.
5 minutes later.
Check this out.
All right.
Here it is.
Yeah.
This is the
Nice.
actual one that was dunked.
Sunk.
And look, even the marker on the bottom kind of survived if you really look.
Oh my god.
Because my mom would write my name on all of my games. You can still see my name on it. It's amazing. So this still works. No idea what it looks like inside. It's probably rusted and
Yeah,
gross,
right.
but
Corroded.
yeah. I do need to ask you guys though, did anyone pre-order the analog 3D, or did you guys see anything about that?
No.
Do you guys know what it is? It's like
I've heard of it. It's like the N64 successor thing, right? Or like an emulation. Yeah.
It's like a recreation of the hardware, but it has like a native HDMI output, and it supports save states and all kind like mods, ROM hacks, stuff like that. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh
I was
man.
wondering if either of you guys pre-ordered it because they keep
Oh my
delaying
god. I might now. I might
Yeah.
actually.
Have you pre-ordered one, Aaron?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it back in October.
Wow.
And I still don't have it.
Well, yeah, it says it's shipping Q4 2025. They crossed
They
out
just
the
delayed that. They said
Yeah.
Q3. Now it's Q4.
Oh my
There you
god.
200.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could drop 250 on this, even though it's a great idea.
That is a very cool idea. I'm still recovering from
Yeah.
my Switch 2 financial decisions,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, man, I'm tempted for that. Oh, right.
So I love to just use everything original with that console. Just I think it's nostalgia, really.
Well, yeah.
But I just don't want to use like a modern controller, all that stuff with it. So
I find that with a lot of the games on the channel I will emulate because it's just easier for recording purposes, and a lot of them I have no like sorry to crush you, but I have no sentimental feel towards WWE Crush Hour for the PS2, so I just like it was okay, but
Guess
like
who emulated it right after?
you.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that game even existed.
And like Test Drive 4 for the PS1, like I just don't have that nostalgia for it. But if someone dares like mention emulating like Banjo-Kazooie on my PC, no, get away, get off. Absolutely
Denied.
not. Yeah, sometimes I even don't like doing it on the Switch official platform when they do the N64 classics. I still look at it and I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I don't like it.
yeah.
I like trying the games I've not played, but I won't touch the ones that I have.
But now we've got. What did you talk about? Childhood channels? What does that mean? Are we talking about TV channels?
No,
TV
I feel like I
channels?
confused
Childhood channels.
the topic there. But if you want to talk about that, we also can. What I meant by channels was how the games had kind of molded our channels.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you two can feel free to talk about this. I don't post anything.
So obviously, Aaron, your main thing at the moment is Need for Speed, right? That's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
pretty big undertaking that you've gone on there. By the way, my
Yeah.
complete respect for going through Underground 2 the way you have.
Wild.
But did you play these? Like, did you play? I mean, I know the videos are literally cool. I played them for the first time. Did you play any Need for Speed at all when you were younger, or is the whole franchise new to you?
So this is really weird. The only Need for Speed games that I had played before I started the series was Shift, Heat, and Unbound.
yes.
That's it.
Wow.
And Shift was a game I put probably like 200 hours in. Like it was that kind of game where I'd come home and we would just play it for hours online. But I had never played these other Need for Speed titles ever. I don't know how they were so popular. All my friends loved them, but I didn't play them. I didn't have them. I wasn't really into like the street racing stuff, I think, is the issue.
Yeah,
Because I didn't play Midnight Club either.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I didn't play the Juiced games. I didn't play those. You know, Street Racing Syndicate, I didn't play that. You know, so I've heard some amazing things about that. I've never played it.
I've got it installed on my PC, ready to do a video on, because I've had that come up on request quite a lot. And I have played. I bought it years ago, and I played about an hour of it, and I thought, this is really weird. Like, it's weird in like the best possible way. Like, it's so like, it's so on the nose, embarrassing, but like it's so kind of good at the same time that I am really looking forward to playing it. But yeah, so Need for Speed is pretty much new to you outside of not really Need for Speed, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah.
This barely is. I mean, it's a great game, but like, I mean, it's not like what Need for Speed was beforehand.
Like what the fans love.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Are you enjoying it? Obviously, you weren't into street racing so much, but are you enjoying it more now you're older and you're playing them all for the first time? And because I find sometimes with some of the games I play, when it's like a massive undertaking to get through the game, I sometimes get, no pun intended, burnt out on those games. And then by the time that I finish the video, I'm just like, oh, yeah, fuck this, I don't want to play that again.
Not playing this for like 5 years.
Yeah. I don't know if you feel the same with any of the Need for Speed titles, or if you would still go back to them more.
So it depends. I would definitely go back to Underground 2, because I just think there's a lot of stuff that I either didn't really dive into, like the dyno is like insane in that game. Like, I did not expect to see that in an arcade racer in Need for Speed. I didn't expect it. It was It's nuts. The stuff you can do. So I feel like if I were to go back, I'd pick different cars. I would, try to do different things. There's just a lot there.
Yeah.
Whereas a game like Hot Pursuit 2 is more like arcadey. It's more like a drop in, drop out kind of game, like play one race here and there or whatever. There's not really a whole lot of customization or anything like that. So I'm absolutely loving going back and playing them for the first time, because I think it kind of gives me like a unique perspective. Like, I don't have this kind of like nostalgic bias, or like, you know, it's not just something I loved as a kid, so now I'm gonna go back and check it out, as again now, and it's like I'm not like tied down by that stuff. Like, I can see it in a different light, in kind of like a modern way, and like it's at my detriment, I feel like, because I didn't get to experience these at their peak. But at the same time, I'm able to make this content, and I don't think it would be the same if I was like, just glazing the game the whole time.
Okay, that's
So yeah, I think it gives me, and I think it's really cool too, because the game is so, the series is so big and so beloved, that I think that it really, I want to get it right. Like, I want to make sure that I'm covering my bases, and I'm not just needlessly crapping on a game. That like is like, oh, it's old, it's junk, whatever. So I think it's really made for like interesting content. I think it's made for like an interesting angle that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. So I've actually really been loving the games. It's not a ploy. It's not a mask. Like, I really have been loving the games. But I do understand where you're coming from regarding like the burnout, no pun intended. Where it's like the game is just huge. I mean, this game, I started Need for Speed 2 in May.
Yeah.
Like, that's how long it's been.
I remember seeing the announcement you made. I remember seeing the post saying that it was
May. And just like, I have a full-time job, like I do, there's a lot of stuff I have to do around the house and, in my life. So getting through that game was like a massive thing. But for me, it's I would rather have a quality video that you can watch 5 years from now and it's still relevant, it's still good, as opposed to something where it's just like, you get it out as fast as possible because it's trending or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's really important too, to build that library of quality stuff. So
yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, if it helps you in my boosting of your incredible videos, you have joined the only time I have time to watch YouTube is when I'm in bed and about to fall asleep, and your videos have been on my sleep watching schedule. It took me a few nights to get through Underground 2 because I normally only watch about 5 minutes of something when I'm asleep, and then I watch a couple of minutes before I get out of bed, and then the next evening. So thank you for fulfilling my evening watch schedule. It's been great, and they really are. You are right; they are very good. And if it was 5 years from now, I still would watch the video.
Yeah, that's what you're all about.
And
you're welcome for the sleep aid, for the great sleep. By the way,
yeah, thanks. But yeah, no, I agree with that. That's how I've kind of gone into. Well, as Peyton knows, the channel last year was very different to what the channel is this year, for sure. Like, before I started primarily focusing on just racing games or specific things, there was a lot of, like, licensed games I play on my channel and, like, cars.
Yeah. That's
hence why he sits there in the background.
I need one. I need one.
And I'd reached the point where I'd done so much of it because that was what was, like, not trending, but it was like doing well on my channel. I just got to the end. I was like, oh my god, I need to reinvent something here. Like, I love it. I still love the series, and I'm really glad. But going into doing these like old licensed games, like you, I've made sure to actually put the time into. I mean, thankfully, I do not currently have a full-time job, so I don't. It doesn't take me quite as long to get through them. But yeah, it's definitely. The right way to do it is to put all the time into the game. Do you make notes as you play through as well, on certain things?
I would say I make mental notes, or like, I'll go in like before the video is even scripted or anything. I kind of already know what I'm gonna need for the video itself. Like some of the basic stuff, like if a game like say has. For example, Underground 2, it has customization. I know I'm going to need to show that at some point. Yeah. So before I'm even done playing the game, I already have those video files in Premiere, and I'm already chopping up the clips that I know I'm going to need.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
That's more or less what I'm doing. Right now I'm playing through Carbon, and so I kind of had this idea that I would set markers as I play. As like notes, right?
Right.
As their intended use, but I'm finding that I'm never ever pressing the button. I don't like as I'm playing, I'm not thinking about it. I'm just so immersed in the game and what I'm doing. So all of the notes for me it's just mental.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
100% mental. It's like I know what I need. I know what I need to say, what I need to cover, and I have this giant whiteboard next to me, and I will write out what I need on that board, and then I'll just check it off as I'm going.
Oh, okay.
So that helps too. Yeah, big time. And seeing it every day too, that really like reinforces in my mind that I need to like.
You gotta get this done.
I need to cover it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I need to cover, bare minimum.
Because
if you miss something, they are going to tell you that you missed it.
Oh, I know.
I'm sure you've experienced that.
Oh,
but
I know.
If you miss something, you will not hear the end of it.
Yeah, I have had that a couple of times in the past, or like I've made like a mistake and I've said the wrong thing. Oh man, that was not good. I remember, I don't know if you remember this. I once quoted that Avalanche developed the DS version of Cars 2.
Yes.
And I forgot that it wasn't Avalanche; it was actually Firebrand Studios. And I ended up just writing a comment myself and pinning it and be like, sorry guys, please stop writing the same thing over and over. I have like 50 of the same thing I can't respond to, please.
It was so insane. I can't believe People got upset over that. But
I mean, it's fair enough. You know, I'm making the videos for people to learn from, and I'm getting the stuff wrong, so I appreciate the people getting it right. But you know, when you just see the same thing so many times, you just like sit there like, oh, I'm such an idiot.
uh,
And it's too late. You can't fix it.
Yeah,
it's already
exactly.
up. People have seen it.
I've already
can't take it
committed to
back.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like that's part of like your, you know, authenticity, being like a human one-man show, like creator type, you know. And I think people appreciate that too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, you're not
I
like
hope so.
robotic. Yeah. So that's how I see it, you know. It's like with, I know this is a spooky word, but I know a lot of people have various opinions about AI, but the fact is AI is going to just keep getting bigger and taking over more sectors. So I think authenticity is like the biggest thing going forward for creators. Like you absolutely need to be yourself. You can't just read off of an AI generated script or, you know, let AI do your video editing for you. Like you have to actually be a human.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I think people actually like you're going to get some people that are kind of angry, upset that you're not right, and they, you know, they're going to claim they know more, they're an expert or whatever it might be, but like I think that authenticity is what's important.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's why I gravitated towards your channel, because you didn't. Let's see, you didn't even have 5,000, right?
No, yeah, no, it was
1,000 maybe, but I was like, yeah, you know, this guy's pretty cool. He's talking about games that I have actually played before, because I own a physical copy of every single Cars game that is ever released in one way or another. And yeah, I was like, oh, that's great. And then I saw his subscriber count. I'm like, this can't be possible. How?
Well,
How?
that's very nice of you to say.
It was, and it still is very well done, very well researched, despite the mistake here or there that people will gladly correct you about. Yeah, no, that was kind of the same thing. Same for you, Mr. Moore. Is that your videos were very, very authentic and very human, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I have a bad habit of when I see one video that I like from somebody, I subscribe to them, and then that's come back to bite me quite a bit. But you guys haven't, so that's been nice.
My childhood channels, well, this is gonna age me. I loved G4, not the reboot. The reboot was we don't talk about the reboot, but the original was just like. I didn't have internet until I was like 12. Okay. So G4 was like the hookup for everything I needed to know about what was coming out, trailers, reviews. I saw Adam Sessler as like king. He was the king of gaming. I took everything he said personally. But yeah, like G4 was a big, huge thing. But like, of course, you know, like every kid, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, like,
right.
Come
I was
on.
kind of gonna ask what you preferred, but the G4 thing. Oh, that's so, that's fascinating. I wasn't around for the original run, but the second run, where Scott the Woz was indeed G4's programming block. That was fun for a bit. Then I stopped having cable TV, so that wasn't fun for a bit. I just shut down. So yeah, I don't know why I wanted to ask that. I just thought it'd be kind of funny. Let me think of one like closing topic that would actually be worthy to clip, because that fucking sucked, and I kind of blame myself.
That's why you need a script.
Yeah.
No, we don't. This is the whole,
Yeah.
the whole thing. What is the least favorite, or the most awkward, or the one that you've actually played, not emulated, actually played, that you would like that you liked the least?
Ooh, man. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
I have an answer, and this is nothing against the games on the console, just the console itself I find a bit awkward. The Sega Dreamcast, I find a bit janky. I'm not fond of the controllers and how they play.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, I love the games, I love Crazy Taxi. I love Marvel vs. Capcom. So I mean, like, I've got all the games, but like they're all available on different platforms now anyway. So I kind of have no reason to boot that console up other than to make sure it isn't dead. But like,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, I don't know. I have like really strong nostalgia for the games, but I never, even when I was a kid playing it, I never really got on with the controllers, which is weird for someone who loves the N64 with a notoriously awkward controller. Really,
Right,
I love it, but like at the time, it wasn't the best shaped controller.
It's functional for what it is,
Yeah,
like for the
yeah.
games, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I think for me the
N64
Dreamcast would be my answer. I don't know.
The N64 controller was made for lobsters. Yeah, so you had a little bit of time to think. I do know my answer, so
It's tough because I don't think I have one console that kind of like separates from the rest. But
yeah, that's why I said
for-
least favorite, not worst.
for like, it's got to be Wii U. It has to be.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like
Yeah.
the Wii U has a good library of games, but it wasn't around very long. I had bought one sometime around launch, but I pretty much just used it to play Smash. I didn't
Right.
play anything else on it. I had Mario Kart, but again, I played it with my friends and that was it.
Yeah.
No one I knew had a Wii U. The controller was weird. It was awkward. I think it's really bizarre how some of the functionality is locked to that gamepad. It's not like an optional
Yeah.
add-on device.
Brutal.
It's comfortable, and it's functional. It works as intended. But I don't know. I don't like it, and I never really saw the whole how you could kind of like play the game on the handheld. I never found a use for that. I mean, I guess if you're like a younger kid or whatever, and your
But, like,
parents
the
are using the
fact
TV, I kind of understand that, but
That you
it just
can't move
never.
more than
yeah.
20 feet away to even have
That
that.
yeah,
It's like even more insane. Like it
Yeah.
just there's no point.
it almost like in hindsight, it almost feels like a prototype for what they were trying to do with the Switch.
Yeah,
yeah.
It really
yeah,
does.
Oh,
Like it,
absolutely. They had
and
that idea
that's
from
kind of how I look at it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Well, my worst answer is really throwing it back. The Atari 5200
Oh damn, you are going back.
Wow.
by my great grandmother had for a while because my grandparents grew up in the 70s. So but bulky as all heck, awkward number pad controllers. That with the ColecoVision. It's not the 2600. Oh no. It's not the one where just one button and joystick. This is way more complicated than that. Stupid. That's what it is. It's ridiculous that it even is like a thing.
It looks like a phone. It has that T9 pad. Why?
It's oh my god.
I've just had to actually look it up because I'm not familiar with that. But oh my god, that looks
Why?
ridiculous. I'm sorry. You could put a phone on top of that and it would function the same way. What?
Right. It's so. There's a good. It literally was just supposed to be the 2600 too. There was nothing upgraded about it. 7800 was later and had the NES equivalent.
Right. Yeah.
capabilities. But like, no, this is miserable, and you really have to torture yourself. It's like playing Atari games on a modern Xbox now. That's the
Yeah.
equivalent.
I do have a secondary answer. I was gonna say those Tiger Electronics handheld games. We had those. Like I grew up in a family, we didn't have a lot of money. So my grandparents, they didn't know what to buy me. They knew I liked video games. So guess what? I was
$10.
getting
Tiger,
exactly 100 games in one. I mean, how can you turn that deal down? So, I had so many of those stupid things. I had ones that would look like a laptop. It'd flip open, it would have two screens on it.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's just those games are just so. You play them for 5 minutes and then you're done. You put them down forever and that's that. So, yeah.
I had the Jeopardy plug and play. You can buzz in as other people.
Those are fun though. Those are cool.
That was the only one that I had though. I didn't have any like neat ones.
You didn't have the SpongeBob where the nose is
No,
twisted.
Spider Bob. I didn't have either. Yep.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say thank you, really. It's been a lot of fun. It's nice to get back and do one of these. I kind of like I'm trying to think of the word. I haven't really been very social upon my return back from a foreign country.
No, you haven't.
No, I've been really bad at communicating with not only like my viewers but just my friends and also anyone who's contacted. Yeah, sorry. So I'm glad we've actually finally done this. It's been a lot of fun. So thank you.
Hopefully we can get somebody else, or if you want to come back, Aaron, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, I had a lot of fun with this, and
because
I really appreciate you guys inviting me.
Questions and
yeah.
But yes, thank you very much for coming. More go check out his NoMooreMercy. Go check out.
It's a great channel.
Go check YouTube channel.
Yeah, amazing channel if you ask me.
Yeah. Fantastic deal. Yeah, well, thank you very much, everybody. I'm very glad that we got to do this. Hopefully we can do these more in the future. Hopefully I don't have to wait another 6 months to do these.
Sorry.
I don't lose my mind again. All right. Well, that'll be conclude our show today. Have a wonderful evening.